Let's do 3 to this. Play out our Giratia and attack in with all. That way we have 2 payoffs if one of our creatures happen to die here. This grows and then this draws us a card. We'll get some effects on the stack there. Playing into our synergies. Alright, cool. Hey there, Cons. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So this video is intended for newer audiences that might be just joining Magic the Gathering Arena. So there's an event called Jumpstart. So you can go ahead and pick 2 buckets of decks, and then you play that abbreviated, condensed deck. That way you get exposure to more cards in the format, and you just get a little bit more familiar with some of the newer cards in this set. So it's intended for beginner audiences, try to explain some lines of play and some of the more basic, mechanics that occur in Magic. So if you're on the Pro Tour, this video is probably not for you. All right, but hopefully this helps out some of the newer players out there. All right, opponent goes first. We've got both colors of mana on tap. We got some early turn plays. We got a late turn play, so that's a keep. Played our Zach Fair. He enters with a 1/1 counter on him. He gets better. We have him equipped. Just in case we want to get access to Slash Light, this counts as both a creature and an equipment. So it adds the cost there, or the strength of this. So this increases to 3, which might be relevant here. They get an Adalbert Steiner. Okay. So we don't have a 3-drop. We can play our tap land for turn. I think at this point we just develop the board and see what our opponent does. We can deal 4 damage to something. Shoot. No, we can't. We can do 3 damage to something. We don't have a 4-drop, so we can play our tap land. We'll just return the favor. And we'll attack in and offer the trade. Yeah. All right. No attacks. Got a decent blocker for their creatures. Do they have an effect? Yeah, they do. That's fair trade. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. 5 and 3. Okay, that'll do it. Our opponent was missing their land drops. All right, we go first. We have some early turn plays. Late turn plays. Hopefully we just draw into some more lands here. Lunatic. What did I say about more lands? There we go. We can attack him with our flyer. They'll crew one. Yeah. So right now, they could crew it and they can block with it, but we'll respond by using Zach Fair's ability because we have no other plays on this turn. Wait for declared blocks though. Alright, they declare the block and then we'll respond by using this activated ability. So, sack him, make him indestructible, move the 1/1 counter to him. Alright, we made use of our mana to get rid of their vehicle. They get to surveil and draw. They hit a land drop? No. Yeah, I guess they do. Alright. Draw into a land. So we get to draw a card. That would be good here. Okay. We have removal. It'd be nice to get a second source of black mana. Our opponent's hitting their land drops. Flashing back. Throwing the Emperor here. The Lord Master of Hell. It's quite the title. We might need to resort removing this just to clear the way. I don't really have any other good plays. We could a land cycle and then get Rufus out. That might be good enough. Let's go to combat. Back in. Tap 2 to plains cycle here. Guarantees a land drop. And play out Rufus with our remaining 3 mana. Yeah, there's a chance they play a larger threat. Okay, now we definitely want to get rid of this. And with the flyer. Pretty close game. Life total equal. Creature count, it's close. They have access to 6 mana. You get to remove something with this legendary artifact. They might have some instants in hand to disrupt our game plan here. Instead, they have an Ice Flan. Interesting. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8. We'll just use removal again. Fine. Back. So they're down to 5. And glove could help us close out the game if the board state remains here. Yeah, I forget. This guy discounts the equip cost. That's okay. So, do we win? Let's attack in. If they dies, we draw a card. And we get to put out a 2/2 flying death touch. That's pretty good. They tap it down. It's sleeping. Yeah, I think the Genji glove will just get us there. Oh, they do have a second blocker. Let's see. So this would get rid of one of their blockers, so we'll go with a non-token creature. And we can attack in. They have to chump the 3/5. Okay, good game. We go first. We get some early turn plays. We have both colors of mana. That's a keep. It's a heck of an opening hand. Alright, our opponent's going a little slow. But we're going to try to go a little fast. So they would get a 1/1 if that is removed. We'll slow down a little bit. They have a way to remove one of our creatures. And maybe at instant speed / a light. They should do it now. Alright. Let's just attack in and see how they... Oh, we're advancing to combat. Alright. With that information, we'll use Bane's Treachery. And we can attack in with all. Then if they choose to block our 2/1 with lifelink, we'll give it indestructible until end of turn with an additional 1/1 counter on them. Alright, so we cleared their side of the board here. They've got a 2/2 Chocobo. Hit our land drop, play out on equipment. Just attack in with all. Alright, no blocks. We get in for 6. We heal for 4. And then we can do 4 damage to target creature at instant speed here. Their bird grows. You don't mind blocking with a 2/1. As the board currently sits. Alright. So now with this on the stack, we will do our 4 damage. So that cancels out their effect. And I think they just concede. Yeah. Alright, good game. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing to the video or liking the channel. Thanks. Alright, our opponent goes first. We could draw into a turn 1 play. We do have both colors of mana. Got some early turn plays, got some removal, so that's a keep for me. This is more of an enable effect. This is more of a payoff effect. I try to prioritize enablers. Also try to develop our least threatening pieces, just in case it wants to eat up removal, especially if they're showing black. They have a 2/1. They also have a 2/1, but ours is sticky. Creates a 1/1 colorless hero creature token when it dies. Okay, they're playing a lot of equipment. Do we offer the trade? I don't think they do. They do. Alright, we'll take the bait. I think for mana efficiency we put out our flyer. Ward 1. Good slash of light. Paying the 1 mana cost. They remove our flying threat. No blocks. What do we remove? Alright. Let's try to develop our board. We could choose to chump and grows our guy, Judge Magister Gabranth. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Got some equipment. They can also ramp with this artifact. Alright. So now, what do they do? Alright. I think to get by eventually, we probably want to get rid of this because it's also card advantage. They can't block this creature because he has menace and they only have 1 blocker. They have 2 cards in hand. They are hitting their land drops. Okay. So they're equipping that. Do they attack in? I don't think they do. All right. do 3 to this. Play out our Giratia and attack in with all. That way we have 2 payoffs if one of our creatures happen to die here. This grows and then this draws us a card. We'll get some effects on the stack there. Playing into our synergies. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're on the back foot. It appears as if our opponent's flooding. They do get to put out a flyer. It grows their little dude. Alright, what do we draw into here? They do attack. We can take the damage. Alright. Back with all. Do they block? They do. Okay. So we grow our menace guy, we draw a card. Alright. We'll pay the ward 1 cost. Follow that up with Ash. Alright. They do have a flyer and they can equip it. 5, 6. Oh. Wow. Draw a card. Okay, yeah, this is a close game. We might have to attack him with Ash to see if we get any artifacts. Do they attack him with their flyer? They do not. They do. All right. Okay. Well, we play this first, right? Back. Don't hit any artifacts, that's unfortunate. Do they trade here? Hope they do. Do not. So they're down to 2. Followed up with Rufus. So as long as they don't find 7 points of damage on top of what they already had. It's pretty close though. They lose a life. Okay. Alright. Good game. Just attack with all. Alright. Got there. Our opponent was doing some cool things. You know, they had some strong cards out there. We might have had the edge. We were just we were a little bit more aggressive. We played into, you know, exchanging our creatures and getting rewarded. You know, one of the creatures on our side died. We could put a 1-on-1 counter on this dude while also drawing cards. So I think that's, you know, the distinct edge, what advantage finally got us to the finish line. And then, you know, Vincent Valentine's just a big threat. Trample, lifelink, yeah, that would have certainly closed it out. So there were some fun games. We got to see some demonstrations, some of the cool cards in these little buckets. So I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully this helps. Hey there, cons. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you out there in the plane of Tarkir.